Ladies and gentlemen, Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. This is the Kickstart video. Today's date is May 21st, 2024. In the Kickstart video, I take a look at three of the major currency pairs, the euro versus US dollar, the dollar versus yen, and sterling versus US dollar, toward the start of the New York session. So let's get started. Let's start by taking a look at the 4-hour chart. And in trading yesterday, the high price in the Asian session came into this swing area here and found willing sellers against that level. That swing area was defined by recent lows and highs going back to, well, I guess February. More recently, in the month of April, the high prices came in that yellow area and found willing sellers here and here. And in trading last week, the price did move above the high of that swing area, but quickly reversed to the downside and then used that level, the low of the swing area, as resistance, pushing the price down toward the 61.8% retracement of this move to the downside, where it found support on Friday and moved back up toward that swing area again on Monday. Yesterday, the price moved into that yellow area and moved to the downside. In trading here today, the price high today came up, or has come up in the current 4-hour bar up to that low of that swing area and has found willing sellers against that level. So there seems to be some ceiling resistance up there for the euro versus US dollar. The area comes between 1.0875 and 1.0887. Let's take a look at the hourly chart and see if there's any clues from that. And we look at the hourly chart in trading here today. The price was able to get below the 100-hour moving average. Recall from yesterday, we talked about how that 100-hour moving average was doing a pretty good job of holding support. We moved a little bit below it here, but quickly reversed back to the upside. In trading on Friday, the price came down to that level and found support buyers. And yesterday, we kept on finding support buyers against that level. So when the price moved below it toward the end of the U.S. session and then stayed below it here, it looked like the sellers were going to take control. But then lo and behold, the momentum faded fairly quickly, and the price started to move back above that level. It wasn't until just more the current hourly bar that the price moved back below the 100-hour moving average. So, in the shorter term, there is a little bit of a negative. There are two reasons. One, the high price stalled against the low of that swing area. Two, we're below the rising 100-hour moving average, which makes it an easier hurdle for the sellers to take more control. But they are, okay? So as long as the price can remain below 1.0865 in the short term, the sellers remain more in control. We're still going to need to get below the low from earlier today and then work back toward the 61.8% retracement, which, by the way, held support along with the 100-hour moving average on Friday's trade. So that's going to be another target to get to and through, followed by the rising 200-hour moving average. If the price moves back above the 100-hour moving average, all bets are off in the euro versus US dollar. Be aware, be prepared. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next. I'm going to focus on the hourly chart in this currency pair. And what we saw in trading yesterday was that the price moved back above this swing area. You can see the swing high here, swing high here. You can go back here and see a swing high here, and back here and see a swing high here, and another one here before we broke up, and then we started to use that level as resistance moving to the downside. So there's a lot of different, this level at 155.95, just below the 156 level, seemed to be seems to be a key level. We did hold support on the little correction yesterday, and in trading here today, again, this is the hourly chart. We came down toward that level and found support buyers again. So keep that 155.95 is going to be our barometer for buyers and sellers going forward. If the price is able to stay above that level, I give the bias tilt to the upside with the high price from last week of 156.75. The next key target to look toward in this pair, if we get above that level, opens the door for further upside momentum in the dollar versus yen. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar. And we'll focus on the 4-hour chart, at least to start here. And if we look at this currency pair, the price action this week has been up and down. We do have this swing area up here, which held resistance in trading yesterday, and it is being, it held resistance in trading here today as well. That area comes between 1.2722 and 1.2735. It's defined by different swing highs and swing lows going back to this area right through here. Number of different bars where the price either found support or resistance against that low. Yes, we moved above it here, but then use that level as resistance here, also with the 100-bar moving average before rotating to the downside. These gains right here came up to this level, and this level is going to be another key level on the downside. In trading here today, that level comes in at 1.2707. Move below that level. I know we've been below it in trading here today and yesterday, but if we move see maybe a low, a takeout of this low right here, that would probably increase the bearish bias a little more for the sterling versus US dollar, especially in light of this resistance area holding both yesterday and in trading here today. Looking at the hourly chart really quickly, see if there's any clues off of that. And what we see is the rising 100-hour moving average comes in at 126.84. That would be a new low for trading here today, but it's something to strive for in this pair to give the sellers more control. Absent that, and although the price is waffling up and down, and the price is holding resistance, you can still lean against this swing area up here. But the buyers are still more in control above the 100-hour moving average, so be aware of that. So that's my quick look or my Kickstart look at 3 of the major currency pairs. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.